Welcome to English class. Today I am going to teach you English of Standard 7, Section 2, India's Space Women. In this lesson, describes India's space women. You also take a test. Here is the lesson, India's space women. You must have marveled at the wonderful achievements of astronauts Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams. But you have thought of the hundreds of scientists and support staff who make space exploration possible. ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ അതിശയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലേ, നമുക്ക് വളരെയധികം നേട്ടങ്ങൾ തന്ന ആൾക്കാർ, അതായത് കൽപ്പന ചൗള, സുനിത വില്യംസ്, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള നൂറുകണക്കിന് സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റ് നമ്മുടെ സ്പേസ് റിസർച്ചുമായിട്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നു. ആൻഡ് ഹിയർ ഈസ് എ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ദാറ്റ് ഗിവ്സ് എ റിവീലിംഗ് ഇൻസൈറ്റ് ഇൻ ടു ദി വർക്ക് ഓഫ് 3 Indian space scientists. Here describe the achievements of 3 Indian space scientists like Ritu, Karidar, etc. First we studied about Ritu Karidar. She was the Deputy Operations Director, Mars Orbit Missions of ISRO. ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO. As the little girl growing up in the northern Indian city of Lucknow, Ritu Karidar was an avid sky watcher who says used to wonder about the size of the moon. Why is it increases and decreases? I wanted to know what lay behind in the darkness. Here described about a little girl, that is Ritu Karidar. She was growing up in the northern Indian city in the Lucknow. She was an avid here means a keen, very enthusiastic about something. She was interested in moon and its size. Sometimes its size increases and sometimes it decreases. അതായത് എൻ്റെ വലിപ്പം കൂട്ടിയും കുറഞ്ഞൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുമല്ലോ. I wanted to know lay behind the darkness. In the moon we can see some darkness also. What is it? All these she wanted to find out. A student of science who loved physics and maths, she scored a daily newspaper for information about NASA, ISRO projects, collected news clippings and read very little detail about something related to the space science. As a student, she loved which subjects? Physics, maths, and she scored. Scored here means that is searched through something carefully to find what you are looking for. That is, she wanted to search about something about NASA and ISRO. So she read the newspapers to get more information about NASA and ISRO. After getting her postgraduate degree, she applied for job at ISRO, and that's how I became a space scientist. She says that after getting for postgraduate, she applied for a job at ISRO. Then, it was now been 18 years and Miss Karidar has worked on several projects at ISRO, including a prestigious Mars mission. Mars mission here means that is Mars Orbiter mission. That is Mars of Orbiter mission, that is also called a Mangalyaan. That is a Mangalyaan project. That in a space probe orbiting Mars since 24th September 2014. She worked for several projects for this. And the mission began in April 2012 and the scientists had 18 months to complete the projects. And this mission started in April 2012 and it was completed within 18 months. And it was a very small window, so big challenges was to realize the project in that time. She had no heritage of a interplanetary mission, so we had a lot of to do in that short period. So we had no heritage here means heritage we had no previous experience to easily complete this work, and it was very difficult because it was completed within a short period. Although women scientists were part of the missions from its conception. Conception here means the very beginning. At the beginning also, women scientists were took as a part of this mission. Miss Karidal says it was a success with due to the team effort. We used to sit with the engineers and everyone would brainstorm irrespective of the time it took. She sit with the engineers, she said that everyone would brainstorm. Brainstorm here means solve the problem and make decisions by thinking of many ideas as possible. Each make a decisions and get a possible ideas also. That ഓരോരുത്തരും അവരുടെ ഐഡിയാസ് അതിനു വേണ്ടി ചെലവായി ഇല്ലേ. ISRO's administration staff, here is a picture. Then a mother of the two young children, Miss Karidal says, it was not easy to maintain work-life balance, but I got the support I need from my family, husband and my siblings. Because she says that she was the mother of two children. And it was a not very easy work because she worked for her family. And but it's one thing is her family supported her in every way. The Mars mission was an achievement, but we need to do a lot more. The country needs a lot more from us, and that benefit reaches the last persons. Then we did not stop their career, but they worked a lot for another project also. That's about Miss Karidal. Then Nandini Harinath, another woman. That is, she was the Deputy Operations Director, Mars Orbit Mission of ISRO. Who was that? Nandini Harinath. Nandini Harinath's first exposure to science was a Star Trek on television. And exposure here means being allowed to experience something. She was allowed an interview with Star Trek on television. Last time she never thought to become a scientist. For ISRO just happened. അതായത് ആദ്യകാലത്തൊന്നും ഒരു സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റ് ആവുന്നത് ഒരിക്കലും ഓർത്തിട്ടില്ല. ആരാ? നന്ദിനി ഹരിനാഥ്. It was the first job I applied for. I got through. It has been 20 years now and there's no looking back. It was the first job I applied. I get to that job also. Then after 20 years now passed. Then but I never there's no need to looking back. There is no being a part of the mission was high and point of her life. It is a great luck to join this mission. It was very important for India, not just for ISRO. It's put us on the different pedestal. Foreign countries are looking us for collaborations. Pedestal here means that is higher level. Can you see this? What's the meaning of the pedestal? That is a higher level. Collaboration here means working together on a space project. And as the importance and the attention we got was therefore justified. It was also the first time ISRO allowed the public to look what was happening inside. Then another thing is that ISRO firstly allowed the public to look at these workstations to what was happening inside. ഇതിനകത്ത് പബ്ലിക്കിനും ആ ഒരു പ്രവേശനം കൊടുത്തു ആദ്യമായിട്ട്. But Miss Harinath says she takes immense pride in Mangalyaan and was really thrilled to see the photographs on the new 2000 notes. But it was not an easy assignment and working days were long. In the beginning, the scientists worked about 10 hours a day. But as the launch date came closer, it went up to 12 hours and 14 hours. Their working was very hard. Sometimes they worked 10 hours and sometimes they worked 12 and 14 hours in the ISROs. During this launch, I don't think we went home and we come in the morning or spend a day in the night. Perhaps go home for a short while. Next afternoon eat sleep or few hours and come back. They never thought to spend the next day or work for next day. No. But for an important mission like Mangalyaan, which was a time bound, we needed to work like that. We spent many sleepless nights. We encountered a lot of problems. We progressed. When we worked very hard for this Mangalyaan project, we had a sleepless night. At the same time, we had faced so many problems to complete this project. And to make matters worse, Miss Harina's daughter, crucial school leaving exam fell right in the middle of the mission. In the middle of this mission, അതായത് ഈ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് മിസ്സസ് ഹരിനാഥിൻ്റെ ഡോട്ടറിന് exam, school leaving exams. Those few months were very demanding at work at home, and this period was very hard for her. It looked like a race at a time. I had wake up at 4 o'clock and give daughter to give her the company while she studied. But now we look back to the time with a fondness. She did extremely well for his exam and scoring 100 in marks. അപ്പം മകൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയും സമയം ചെലവഴിക്കണം. അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം ഷീ വാസ് ഓൾസോ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ഇൻ ദിസ് പ്രോജക്റ്റ് വർക്ക് ഓൾസോ. അങ്ങനെ മകൾക്ക് മാത്സ് ഷീ ഗെറ്റ് മാത്സ് 100 in this exam. Today she is in medical school and doing really well. I think it was worth of the effort. That it's her effort. She was doing in a medical school and doing well there. That's about Miss Nandini Harinath. Okay, you read the lesson well and studied it well. Okay, thank you.